Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. Here we have the Audi A3 Cabriolet on a 15 plate. So I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the vehicle, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a two-door convertible, of course, with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the car first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Given the fact that it's a convertible, a decent amount of boot space in there as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it. Now that we've done a full circle, though, you can see, particularly for its age, it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 47,967. You can change information displayed above that. We're on the kind of onboard computer section there. You can have any of these bits of information displayed up on there. So for example, you can have, should you wish to, a digital readout for the speedometer, and that is done using these buttons just here. We have our stereo controls, phone controls, cruise control underneath here, and then over in the center, the main screen for the car. The movement that you see me making on the screen at the moment is being done using this dial just here. You can do virtually everything from there. These buttons here relate to the four corners of the screen, which I'll come back to in just a moment. And you can go into certain menus by simply doing what I've just done there. So we are now in, for example, the radio menu. The volume for the stereo is just here. So I say we're on the radio menu now, and you can see the four corners of the screen. The top right-hand corner is wave band, so press that one, and you can see we've got DAB, FM, and AM radio. If we come back out to the main menu, to listen to your own music, go to the media section, and I'm using the dial to do that. Top right-hand corner for source, and you can see all the different ways you can listen to your own music. SD memory card input, CD player, Audi's multimedia interface, and you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. That is, of course, once you paired the phone, which is under the telephone heading. Working our way down from there, we can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. You can turn your parking sensors on and off, hazard warning lights on and off, traction control on and off. That button will close the screen down and, of course, open it back up again. And you can change the driving mode of the vehicle. So you're able to put the car into dynamic, individual, efficiency, comfort, or auto, where the vehicle decides for you. Below that, we then have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and, of course, decrease the fan speed from here. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. That button then turns your air conditioning on, and it's on when that light shows. Same button to turn it off again, of course. Or hit auto. As you can hear, the car will take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air. You can override that whenever you wish to, and it'll do that to maintain these temperatures for you. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same over here for the passenger side. 12-volt charging socket or cigarette lighter. You can remove this to give yourself 2 cup holders, otherwise you have somewhere that you can put coins, for example. And we have the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. The very last thing, of course, that I will show you, arguably the most important thing, is the roof. So if I lift that button up that I showed you just a second ago, you'll see that the windows will go down ever so slightly. That's to allow the roof to release from its mechanism. The tailgate has now opened, as you can see, at the rear of the car, and that roof section will then fold down into the top of the tailgate. If you keep your finger on the button, after the tailgate has closed, the windows will then all go back up again, as you can see. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we have for the vehicle. So you can see the V5 registration document just there. A stack of service paperwork as well. There's a spare key in here, so it's a 2-key car in total. It's also worth me pointing out that if this car or any other car that we sell requires an MOT within the 6-month period at the point at which we sell it, we will also do that for you. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.